Now that we have the character set up so that it will move when we press a button on the keyboard, we have to get it to stop. Right now, when you're pressing right and left, the character keeps moving. To stop it, we have to set up boundaries. And then we have to detect when the character reaches that boundaries. The process of detecting when a character has made it to a certain point or overlapped another object is called collision detection. Collision detection is very important in video game design. In our case, we're going to just detect when the MC character clip collides or overlaps with this gray rectangle. I will name this gray rectangle MC wall left. Now let's go look at some code. We have the code from before. I'm going to add a new event listener. This event listener is another stage, add event listener, but the event now is going to be the event enter frame. We know that movies run at either 24 or 30 frames per second or whatever the speed that we set. So enter frame is going to occur every time we get to a new frame. So on a 30 frames per second, enter frame occurs 30 times. And like the other event listener, we're going to set up a function, handle collision, that runs whenever that event happens. I have this function already created. I will just move it below our last function, report key down. This function, the name is handle collision. Because it's coming from add event listener, it will get the event that is sent to it. And of course, all functions have the open and close curly braces. We're going to use an if statement in this function. The if statement only runs the lines of code in its curly braces, or its block, if the if condition is true. The if condition that we're checking for now is if MC character, and we're going to use hit test object, which is built into Flash as part of the object. And in parentheses, the parameter we're going to send it is the instance name of the object that we want to test for the collision. In this case, MC wall left, which I just set up on the stage. If that is true, if MC character is actually overlapping or taking up the same space as MC wall left, and it doesn't have to be totally overlapping, just overlap some of the pixels or areas, this is what's going to happen. The tween that we set up above, we're going to stop. So we'll just use that tween variable and call it dot stop. The MC character, we're going to send it to the label stand. So it'll go to and stop stand. And then if the MC character went too far, we can just back it up a little bit. The if statement does have an else clause. It's something code that we can run if the if statement is true, but since we don't really have anything else here, I'm just going to clear out that else clause for now, making sure to keep the close of the function at the end. Now when we run our movie, the character gets to the wall and stops. Now of course the character detected the collision before the character itself actually got to the wall. There's some things we can do to make that look better. One of the simplest methods is just extend the physical part of the wall with another drawing object. So on the same wall frame, I'm going to just draw another part of the wall. And I, of course, want to clean the lines up so it's seamless. But when I play it now, he can run and he'll stop right at the wall.